McNeese Cowboy receiver Ernest Celestie is enjoying a special season. Not because of any rise in stats, but special because Celestie's been given a sixth year of eligibility. After a redshirt season at Texas Tech his freshman year, Celestie transferred to McNeese and was granted a medical redshirt his junior year. The story doesn't start and stop with college football. Celestie reminds us the story is not about the moment, but the journey of life.
It leaves me speechless to think about the people that I've come out with and who's here, who's still in college and where they are now. For example, Eddie Lacy, he's a second-year running back for the Green Bay Packers, and we played in the quarterfinals against each other in high school. Jansen, like I said, he's come and gone. Had a shot in the NFL, played Canadian, so I mean, he's already moved on to other levels, and I'm still here in college. We can go last year. Deontay Spencer, who we call Tiger here, graduated high school a year ahead of him, and he's gone. He's already graduated college, gone, moving in the next step of his life, and of course, I'm still here in college, waiting for my chance, Well, of course, my grandmother is single-handedly laid the foundation for my life and who I was going to be and how that was going to come about. When my mom decided that my grandmother was going to raise us, my grandmother went from being a cursing alcoholic to a saint, literally a saint. We spent many days, it's funny, I tell the story all the time, we spent almost every day in church. And it was that way up until she passed. I was in 7th grade. She was diagnosed with cancer, and unfortunately, 6 months later, she was gone. But because of that foundation, God stepped in and He played His part when He needed to. I met a family a couple years prior to my grandmother's death, and absolutely fell in love with them. They fell in love with me, and when she passed, they took me in and they raised me as their own. Of course, there's my dad who, the sports fanatic, he kind of shaped and molded my craft. He knew what I was good at. He's seen the things that I excelled at. Being there for me, encouraging me, and just, doing all those great things to, like I said, enhance everything that all my athletic abilities, while his wife, my mom, enhanced what my grandmother put inside of me, what God was going to do for me to get to get me to this place. My mom kind of took over the reins after she passed. It was, a great mixture of, church and sports and, relating the two and knowing that you can't do one without the other. Understanding that there's someone above watching over, and it's not just about the game, but it's about who's the game for.